Well, I'm in Cascade, Idaho. I am waiting on Stewart and some others, and I'm going to meet up with them. We're going to drive to Yellow Pine, and then we're going to run the South Fork of the Salmon. Trying to get all my stuff a little bit more organized for when they show up. But I'm excited. The drive up here was gorgeous. It looks like the weather has turned though. Last I saw, the high is going to be in the 50s and the low is going to be in the high 30s. And it's going to be raining a good bit of the time while we're on the South Fork. Unfortunately, it'll be a pretty stark difference from the Grand Canyon, but it'll be all right. I'm excited to see the whitewater out there, so hopefully it'll be worth it. But we'll see. I met up with Stewart, Andy, and Landry, who I know from Arkansas. Stewart and Landry both ran the South Fork just a few days before this, and Andy and I are joining their second run. This will be my first ever run on the South Fork, as well as my first ever true Class 5 whitewater experience. For Stewart, this run is his 6th time down, Landry's 5th time down, and Andy's 3rd time down. We drove to a town called Yellow Pine, which Stewart likes to call the town at the center of the universe. It has a population of 32 people, it's a 2-hour drive on a mountain road just to get there, and it definitely has a unique vibe. While there, we met some interesting people, ate great food at the town's only restaurant, explored the area, and stayed the night with our amazing shuttle driver Bill and his wife Lorraine. While in Yellow Pine, we checked the weather for our last time before we lost service on the river. What we saw made us all a little worried. The overall temperature was dropping like crazy. Instead of a high of high 80s and lows of low 60s, we would now have a high of low 50s and lows of low 30s. It will also be raining throughout the duration of our trip. Luckily, we all brought either dry suits or wetsuits as a just in case, and after seeing the weather, we will definitely be using them. We were also concerned about the water levels rising from all the rain, but we would just have to keep watch and be careful. I was already nervous about this challenge, but the weather coming in definitely added to my nervousness. Well, we're here. This is the South Fork. Loading up. Got my raft all set up. I just gotta add a couple water jugs in the front to give me more weight up front, so that'll help me later. But we're getting ready to roll. Alright, I'm ready. We're about to launch. Today's supposed to be on the easier side. Apparently, the longer we're on the water, the harder and bigger and bigger and bigger it gets. So we're gonna have like a 3-mile warm-up pretty much. I will see, I think 1 or 2 Class 4s and 1 Class 5 today, but that's towards the end. But I'm feeling pretty nervous and I'm cold and it's been raining this whole time, but it's gonna be an adventure for sure. I can feel it. Yeah. Let's hope my ride does well. Ooh. The South Fork of the Salmon is an extremely remote wilderness whitewater run that spans roughly 36 miles, plus another 22 miles out on the main Salmon. We plan to do this over the course of 4 days and 3 nights, with our 4th day being a jet boat ride out from the main Salmon. So basically, 3 full days of intense whitewater. We are carrying all of our camping gear, food, and other supplies. Because this run is so remote, we have to be extremely careful because rescue is exceptionally difficult. I am using my Air Super Puma, which is a small, very light, and narrow raft. The other 3 are in larger 14-foot rafts that have bigger tubes and are a bit wider than mine. I was comfortable using my raft because we are supposed to have low water. However, because of this rain, the water levels are rising. At the put-in, the gauge was reading 3 feet, which is bigger than Stewart and the others have ever seen it, and it's still rising. We were expecting the water to be between 2.5 and 2.8 feet when we planned this trip. Right before we put in, Stewart, who has been my whitewater mentor for about 3 years now, came up to me and said, "MK, there will be times when your raft feels too small. When that happens, and you find yourself heading towards a large hole or hydraulic, tee up and push with everything you have, and you should be fine." The first 3 to 4 miles are a great warm-up. It gives us all a chance to test how our rafts feel after loading the gear. I ended up needing to move more weight forward in mine, which definitely helps me push through some of the larger waves. After the first 4 miles, the river begins to really amp up, starting with some class 3s and 4s.
That's it. Yep. Ready? Yep. Hey, y'all go around the corner slow. Slow down as you go around the corner because it happens real fast.
Stay
You
left.
don't want to be going real fast.
Slow, stay left.
Have your butt against the wall and be pulling. No. Don't go into it real fast.
Right here, I notice Landry is stuck on a rock. I now have to move around him and then try hard to get back to river left as quick as I can to avoid a big hole coming up in the center.
Side Creek, class 4.
All right, we are scouting Devil's Creek Rapid, which is a class 5. First 5 will see this trip. There's Stewart and Andy behind me. There it is. Landry's up there. Looks pretty big.
I think it's just left the whole way.
Left the whole way. I might squeeze past you right quick.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's just left the whole way, right? All the way.
Does this look bigger than your first run, or about the same?
About the same. Maybe a little bigger.
Okay.
A little bigger to you than last time? A little bigger.
A little bigger. This is Landry and Stewart's second run. We think we got a little bit more water, so it's a little bit bigger.
Left. Hold on. So that last drop is good on the left, right? The very last one?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. So it's just left.
All right.
The other day we ran out center, I've done that twice. You can run the right of that hole to the right of that pour over, and then get in that little duck pond, go and then pull that.
Sure. You know why we're not thinking about doing it? Because it's bigger. It looked more friendly last time to do that.
I agree. Plus, if you get off line and go right, you could have a bad swim.
Look at that freaking hole.
Let's talk about the
Do not go right there.
All right. This is Devil's Creek, class 5.
Down here than you think.
Yeah.
Got the way got squared up.
Yeah.
Got squared up. What happened to me?
Well, day one on the South Fork of the Salmon is done. I am in my tent, all snuggled up as best I can be. It's starting to rain again. Today was a great day. I was pretty nervous at first, but I feel like I've been able to handle everything pretty well, even in my Super Puma. It's only going to get harder and bigger from here, so we'll see. Overall, today was really good. I felt really in control. It was really cool feeling the Super Puma, how it handles versus like the 18-foot raft I had on the canyon. I feel like I'm in a little sports car, and it's really nice. And then we did, I think we're at almost 11 miles where we're camping right now, and we did it so quick. I mean, we didn't even get on the water till like maybe 12:15, and then we got to camp at around 4:30, I think. Maybe close to 4. I don't remember. I should have looked at my watch. And then we set up camp pretty quick, and Landry cooked some pork and some potatoes, and it was amazing. And then we just all kind of visited. It's been a really good day. It's starting to rain again, which will be nice to sleep to, but hopefully the temperature won't drop too much more. But yeah, it's been a good day. I'm excited to be out here. It's been absolutely gorgeous. There was a section, I didn't film it, but it was super crazy narrow, and it was just really cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of this river and hitting some more Class 5s. But I feel pretty good about how I've been handling my boat so far, and I just hope that I can continue to do what I need to do and yeah, just make it down the river. I'm pretty stoked to be here, so it's been a good day. But now I'm definitely looking forward to getting some sleep. Good night. Good morning. It is day 2 on the South Fork. Woke up to some light rain. It's a little chilly. I was very warm last night though. I had this quilt, this down blanket. I was warm, so I slept really well. I think I went to bed at 9 o'clock. But I'm a little sore, but I'm excited for today. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, but I'm hoping this rain stops. What a beautiful morning. It finally stopped raining a little bit. It's still a little misty, and it's definitely a little cool, but it feels good. About to go drink some coffee and hang out with them and just enjoy this lovely morning. Our first rapid today is going to be like a 3+, I think, maybe a 4. I don't remember what Stewart said, but it's right there. But today's going to be a little bit more of a wild time on the river. We're going to have several 4s and quite a few 5s today, so it's going to be fun, I think. I think it will. I know at one point Landry wants to swap boats with me because I'm running a Super Puma, which is a pretty small boat, especially for some of these big rapids, and he wants to know what it's like on at least a little section, so I might swap with him at some point. But so far my Puma's done pretty well. There was one wave yesterday that I hit that I probably should have skirted because it almost took me out, but I ended up being okay. But I'm just gonna really try hard to not hit anything really big dead on, and if I do accidentally, I'm gonna tee up and push as hard as I can. But so far so good. We'll see how the day progresses.
I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be out here.
How are your pancakes?
Excellent.
I haven't tried mine yet, but they look good. Well, I'm officially packing up. They went and checked the water, and it looks like the water did rise about 2 inches last night. So they think the water level is at around like 3.2 or 3.3. So it's definitely a little bit big for my Super Puma. I think I said this earlier, but I think we're gonna do like 15 miles today. Stewart thought originally that we were at 11 miles. I think we're at 10. So I think that next rapid that we're like hearing right now is called Wake Up. So that's appropriate. And then we'll hit another one that I'm struggling to remember the name of. But yeah, I'm excited. Loading up.
Alright, that's the start of day 2. First rapid is called Wake Up. I guess I'm about to figure out why.
Right here I turn around, and what I see is Andy's raft completely upside down, and I don't see Andy anywhere. I quickly grab Landry's attention, and we pull over immediately. As we watched Andy's raft go by, Landry and I still didn't see Andy anywhere in the water. I looked upstream to see where Stewart was, and thankfully, I saw Andy on the bank. He gave us a signal that he's okay, so I hiked upstream to help Stewart eddy out, and we waited on Andy to come to us, while Landry took off after Andy's boat. It ended up caught on some rocks downstream, so Stewart gives Andy a ride to his raft, and I hike back down to mine.
Andy is okay. He hit the same wall I did, except a little bit more sideways. It flipped him. He was able to swim into an eddy after a little bit. He had a pretty good swim, but he is okay. He's with Stewart now. Landry went to go get his boat. Oh, first carnage of the trip.
It took a lot of work flipping his raft back over, but he luckily didn't lose any gear. The only true damage done was to his chair. It ended up completely warped from the rocks. Now we have to keep pressing on, and the rapids are only going to get tougher.
Alright, this is a rapid Stewart calls pre-surprise. It's really big and really scary, so let's hope I can do this right. After this is a class 5 called surprise, which we'll scout. Just scouted it, and Landry and Stewart, this is their second run, and they saw a rock that's about a foot underwater from where it was just a few days ago. So Landry seems to think the level is now kind of pushing upper 3s. And it's definitely big. Everything's getting bigger, so whew, I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. Let's do this. Too soon because we just had some gnarly technical water right after surprise, and I missed a rapid called Mule Kick. I had to make some crazy moves. It was awesome. I wish I could have filmed it, but I think now we're gonna try to stop for lunch. Gosh, I hope so. I'm starving, but man, missed some good stuff.
Well, we are officially at camp. It's raining like it has been doing all day. Got the kitchen set up. Got some hors d'oeuvres going. Crackers and hummus. Perfect after a long day. Stewart and Landry are sitting up under that top over there. Got our rafts. Andy's back here. My tent's over there. So, it's been a great day. A little exhausting. We just had one carnage situation. Andy flipped, but since it's so cold and rainy and everyone's tired, we decided to camp a little bit before when we originally said, so we don't have to do a rapid call Greyhound until tomorrow. So, yeah, it's been a fun day. Let's see.
My lower back was a massage, boy.
Ooh, that looks good.
You ever been on the Grand Canyon trip with the Mustangs? No, never have.
Some chicken and rice. Thank you, Landry and Stewart, for cooking.
You're welcome. Enjoy. So nice.
Thank goodness for this.
So nice.
Oh my God.
That's some good shit, though. Stewart's turning his head the other way.
Stewart doesn't like fires. Oh my word, I needed this so bad.
Yeah.
It's been so cold. Good morning. It is day 3 on the South Fork. I slept great last night. I was nice and warm. It started raining last night and it hasn't stopped. It still hasn't stopped. It's just kind of it's super lightly raining now. It was raining a little bit harder this morning, but this is my view from my tent. It is so pretty here. I knew it was gonna be pretty, but with all the rain that we're getting, the fog will like roll down the hillsides and mountains, and it's just really cool. It looks like a painting. But yeah, had breakfast this morning. Stewart made English muffins and then some oatmeal. And then Andy makes the best camp coffee I've ever had in my life. I was really hesitant at first because I've never had just like great camp coffee, but this, I would order it. So I know he'd be happy to hear that. But yeah, it's been a good morning. We're taking it kind of slow because it's supposed to stop raining around noon, but I don't know if we're going to kind of wait till it stops raining to kind of head out, but I don't know, I guess we'll see. I doubt it. But I think I'm going to start gathering up my stuff as much as I can to just prepare, because the rain is getting lighter. Hopefully this is towards the end of it all. I'm so ready to not be wet all the time. But yeah, today's gonna be a really, really big day. Our first rapid is Greyhound, which is a rapid that I keep hearing stories about from these guys. So we'll see. It doesn't look like the water rose anymore last night, so we should be at the same level, which I think Stewart had somebody check, and it was registering at 3.43, I think. Something like that. But that's the biggest Stewart has ever ran it. And yeah, it's big, but it's been fun. I'm looking forward to the challenge of today, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting to camp at night, because that means we're done. And then the next morning we have a jet boat picking us up at 8, and then that'll be it. So it's been a lot of fun so far. We're scouting Greyhounds, class 5, first big rapid of the day. We literally just pulled out of camp, so starting off with a bang today. What it looks like.
Man, it looks way different. This big rock was, I mean, where the weight's going over.
Oh, this one right
that
here?
That thing had 3 feet sticking out.
Really?
Yeah, ton more water.
Wow.
I think come in on the center here, and then go to the right of that rock with the water pillow, and then try to, you know, I just don't know how holy that is going to be right there.
Yeah.
Because if you come in the left line and try to make the move to push, I don't know, I guess you could probably do that. The hole's a lot friendlier on the left side, looks like to me. But if you run that left side, look at the water, you know, pushing, that lateral pushing you, and that's what got me. And hey, that wall looks terrible today. It's so close to it, man.
Yeah, that looks scary.
So I think center, go to the right of this rock, and then honestly, you're not going to be able to get back in the middle. I think just tee it up.
Okay.
You try to push, but you're gonna have no time. Then
Center between these two rocks right here.
Yeah.
And
to
then
the right of the pillow rock.
to the right of this one.
And then maybe a little left angle and a push, and then just tee it up.
Okay.
That's all you can do. You're not.
So we're trying to go between the pillow rock and then this one right here.
I think so. We'll see what Stewart says. He looks at it different sometime. It's hard because you can kind of pick a line, but once you get in it, you don't know what the water's going to do to you. And you do not want to be on that cliff over there. So to me, you got to err on this side, and then we'll go down here and look at the hole, and hopefully we can cruise right through it. I mean, the washout's not horrible, so.
Okay. Let's go look at this hole.
Yeah, the hole doesn't look bad at all to me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, even if you hit it on this right side, that's not gonna swamp you. And that's where you're probably gonna hit it anyway.
Oh wow.
That's it. That doesn't scare me. Does that scare you?
No.
It's just not enough. It's just pulling. It's not.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's gonna stop my boat.
I feel a lot better seeing this from here. So look at the line now. We're about to. I think we're gonna be fine.
Oh, there's somebody's paddle. You see the red?
That's been up there for 3 years.
Oh, really? Which is the rock that,
His boat was pinned on that one.
this one?
And it was lower because that rock was 2 or 3 feet out of the water. So you can't see it, but there's also 2 rocks underwater that you cannot see. And so that's what makes it hard when it's lower, because you have to come through these and then you have to get through those 2. And so it gets pushy in here. Last week we ran the left channel and I blew the ferry. Pushed me. Man, that thing's nasty.
Yeah, that looks scary over there.
You know, that's where I ran. But it was a lot lower, so there was more space.
And that's an undercut rock right there, the sidewall. You can see the water kind of going into it a bit. There's Andy and Stewart. Whew.
The move is gonna be, once you come through these 2 rocks, trying to get a good push. That's the move. This is easy. Through here it's easy to push. And then just make sure you tee it up. More important than moving the boat, in my opinion.
So, our goal is to drop in between these 2 gate rocks and then immediately try to push hard so that we can drop in on the right side of this big pour-over rock. It's going to be really hard because the current here is extremely fast and it wants to push you to the left. However, if we do end up needing to go left, we know that we can. It's just a little sketchy. But we definitely do not want to get caught hesitating on making that decision to go left because we really, really do not want to hit that pour-over rock.
This is going to be a quick rapid.
I lost my angle and couldn't make the right line, so I had to immediately just spin around and take the left line backwards.
I think it was the second.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's just like, my boat went like this, and I just fell backwards, and I tried so hard to like grab something, but I just couldn't.
The other day, that second lateral wasn't there, it was just one.
Yeah.
It's like the first one doesn't stop you enough. That's gonna be some good footing.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm not wearing my throw rope right here anymore.
Oh, that's what
I could not get in the boat with that.
That's super important to be able to do.
Yeah, well now I know.
It's just crazy how steep it is.
Oh yeah. Woo, that woke me up. That was fun. Woo, that got me. Alright, we're scouting Fall Creek 2. We just did one, and it looks pretty big to me. There's a big old hole over there. Over there. It's hard to tell on the GoPro, but it looks big. This is cool. It's a big hole right there. I'm a little worried to do this in my small boat because that toilet bowl rapid really got me. It just lifted my raft up, so I'm a little worried just because of the volume of water, and there's not just a whole lot of time to get back in. And I know Fall Creek 3 is down there, which is supposed to be the big bad rapid of this whole river, so I guess we'll see what happens. This is Fall Creek 2 Rapid. What class is this one?
5.
5. Looks big. All right.
Landry just told me to look for Stewart on river left and to tell him that we need to help each other eddy out because the eddies are almost all washed out because of the high water. Coming up soon is Fall Creek 3, which is a Class 5 and the biggest and most technical rapid on the whole river. It is extremely important that we scout this rapid. I keep looking and looking for Stewart on the left, and I can't find him. I know Fall Creek 3 is coming up, but I'm not sure how soon. Eventually, I see his white helmet way downstream on the right, and then I notice there's a big horizon line between us. This is it, and I have no clue where the entrance is or what the line is. I try to signal to Stewart to see whether I come in on the left or right, but he doesn't see me. So I just lock in and do a read and run. I just ran Fall Creek 3. Oh my word, that was intense. Reed and ran Fall Creek 3, huge Class 5, tons of rocks. I feel cool. All the eddies had been blown out from the high water, which is why Stewart was unable to pull over at the scouting spot. Now, Andy's about to come down, and he's going to have to do a read and run too. He ended up entering on the right, which is where there are a ton of small boulders and rocks with barely enough space to fit a raft. Somehow, though, Andy was able to pinball his way through the rock maze and make it down without pinning, which was quite impressive. Now, it's Landry's turn. As I was taking pictures of him, I noticed that he also entered on the right, and when he did, the current took him straight to a large boulder, which he had no time to move away from. I watched him hit the rock and then flip, right at the top of Fall Creek 3.
Looks like Landry flipped his raft on one of the large rocks up there. He's okay. His raft is upside down on a rock. It doesn't look pinned, but we're gonna go get him and see what his raft is doing and hopefully try to set it loose. He said he's gonna push it down and then we're just gonna hold it. I'm a little worried it's just gonna get caught on those rocks.
I know. Hey, Landry, see if you can get on this side and flip it over. It's probably hung on an oar lock.
No way. Landry, pull it this way and it'll catch on that rock. Keep going. There you go. You got it. I really think if we add these two ropes together, let's anchor it around this tree up there and let me go over there and help him. Because I don't think he can't do it by himself. This tree up here. You think that would be a good idea to try? Yeah? Landry, we're gonna anchor around this tree. I'm gonna come over there and help you. So just hold on. think this big one right here, it's a different angle, but I think it's strong. Are we good? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go help him. I'm gonna swim to you. Woo. Thank you.
Maybe I'll stand on that rock.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Maybe you in the water, I'll stand on the rock, and then we can both get it, and then maybe I'm tall enough.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Oh, you can climb on the raft and climb down to that rock. Boy, I got it. Bro, I went to the right of that big rock. The big rock, I went to the right.
I watched it happen.
Oh, you saw it? You video it?
No, I was taking pictures.
Yeah,
I don't think I got the picture.
Let me stand there, and then you come down lower. So
Yep.
you can reach and grab that frame.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Want to try?
I'm worried it's gonna slip and
I
crush
know,
me.
it's bad. Stay where you're at. All right, one. Let's give it a stub on 3. Watch this play. As hard as you can. 1, 3.
You good?
Yeah. I'm just gonna fall off. You got it? You push more?
For a second.
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Let me get down. Can you hold it?
I can hold it.
Go.
Come on.
Go. God. Oh, that's full of water.
Yeah, it is.
That's what was hurting us. Let's see. Let's this needs to be.
I can take the bag when you're ready.
I wonder if we can empty this. Maybe empty the water out of it quick. We don't need to strap it now, do you think?
I'm gonna just run a strap through it just in case. You cool with that right there, or do you want me to move it up here? In case you have to jump in and...
I think it's fine right. Well, let's put it up there. Dang, weighs 700 pounds.
What's in there?
It's the chairs and the cots. It just got full of water, so they're soaked.
Alright. Alright. Do you think, so Andy ended up over here.
Oh, I see what we can do. We can just go down.
Should we just untie and try it? If we're both in here, I might can help kind of bump us off rocks and stuff.
Surely that's not another flip.
I don't know, it's pretty steep down there, but then you're out of it.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Untie?
We're gonna have to get through this. You're what?
Are we untying?
Thank you. Yeah. You want to untie and I'll get out here and hold it? You want me to untie it? We're stuck right now, aren't we?
We move a little bit.
He doesn't have any tension on the road.
Okay. So just so I understand the plan, are we both riding this through?
Yeah.
Okay.
This drop spot right there.
Yep.
We're gonna get hung up again here, so we'll have time to look at it better.
Yeah. This rope right here is dangling pretty good around this rock. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and untie if you're good.
Yeah. Bro, hey, get the front bow line too. Get that bow line. Put it down on the bottom. Shimmy.
Here we go. Yep.
Back down. Push on that rock.
Yep.
Okay. Take right.
I'm gonna pull like this.
All right. A lot of pressure on the trap. So, hold on.
Yep. Oh, we're moving.
Oh,
We got it, we got it. Woo!
adventure, boy.
Yeah, it is. Woo! We did
I
it!
think I beat you swim. Yeah. Mother. You see me?
Yeah.
I went to the right of that big rock. Here, I'll get out.
I mean, good rescue. You carried that. That's amazing.
Whew.
Did you tell him you knew that seal would run? Because I ran it.
I did.
Yeah, that seal would run.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man. Are you okay?
I'm beat.
Woo! We did it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome. We got it. I gotta go get my camera from way over there.
got foot.
Alright, well, goodness. That was an ordeal, but it was awesome. Yeah, we were supposed to eddy out before Fall Creek 3. And Stewart went, and then Landry sent me on. And he said, look for Stewart and eddy out with him. And I kept looking and looking and looking, and I couldn't see him. And then I finally saw his white helmet way down the waist. And I was like, okay. And I kind of come around the bend, and it's huge water and huge rocks, and he just points, and I basically did a read and run Fall Creek 3. Super proud of my line, it was awesome. And then Andy comes in and he goes way too right, goes through all those junk rocks, and he slowly makes it through. And then Landry, I was watching him. I was standing up on that big rock right there, taking pictures, and he flips. And then you know what happens after that. But yeah, it should be just smooth sailing from here till camp. Oh, I did it.
From here on is smooth sailing for about 4 miles to our third camp. We will be camping on a small island located at the confluence of the South Fork and the main Salmon. Landry's hanging back to try to catch us a fish to eat, which I'm really excited for. When we get to camp, we've got to deflate our rafts and organize our gear because we've got a big jet boat scheduled to meet us at 8 a.m. at the island to take us to our takeout about 22 miles down the main Salmon.
You just pull that meat, it'll come straight down.
That looks good. What kind of fish is this?
A rainbow.
Doesn't get any fresher than this, does it? Oh, shit.
He was still alive 15 minutes ago when I cut him up.
That's good. You ever eaten the skin off a trout?
I have not.
Go for it. It's really good.
Is it good?
It's
Mixed all the seasoning on it. Nothing wrong with
not
it.
as hard as an oyster is.
Let's try this.
You eat it. All right, you're going to flip this and get the other side of the carcass.
That is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I've never really liked trout before, but doing them like this is good.
Yeah, is that got bone in it? I
Like
can't.
nothing could be more healthy for you either.
Real good. Well, it's over. Today was absolutely wild. That's probably the wildest whitewater I've ever seen in my life. And the water's so big. It rose so much. I'm excited to see what the level was today, but it was absolutely huge. I took one swim, Landry flipped. Stewart almost swam, but of course he stayed in the boat. But we are officially at our campsite. We're all set up. Got my tent right here. Got the kitchen over there. Man, I just can't even describe how today was. It was just absolutely wild, and I'm just so glad to be here, and I'm glad I'm able to do this. I feel pretty good about myself. I had a couple kind of mishaps, but the only carnage I personally had was swimming in toilet bowl. But that's it for me. But yeah, I feel pretty good. Landry caught a fish and cut it up and cooked it, and we had that as an hors d'oeuvre, and that was amazing. And now Stewart and Landry are making steaks and potatoes, and man, I'm about to eat as much as I can because I burned a lot of calories today. But today was just awesome. Even the rescue for Landry's boat was a lot of fun, and I was glad to be a part of it, and I'm so thankful that I did this trip. So cool. Now just need to wait for the jet boat in the morning to take us home. It was awesome. Finally going to sleep. Gotta get up early, and we're gonna wait for a jet boat to grab us and take us home. But today is probably one of the best days of my life. That was awesome what we got to do today. I'm excited to review all the footage and stuff, but it's definitely time for bed. Good night.
They did. I don't think the damn thing dried out last night.
Breakfast sandwich, courtesy of Stewart and Nolan over there. Let's see how it tastes.
Chicken in this morning? Yeah.
Mmm.
You need to atone for all of your sins from last night. You want me to count them?
Well, we got a problem. Our jet boat was supposed to show up at 8 a.m. and it is now 9:14. He hasn't shown. And we are kind of stranded on this island. I guess we could use the hand pumps and pump the boats back up, but that would take so much work and then re-rigging everything. But luckily we were able to get in contact with the guy, and apparently they just forgot. So they said that they'll be here in 3 hours. So that really sucks, because I know Stewart has to be somewhere, and I think the other guys have to be somewhere, and I'd like to get on the road and start heading to my aunt and uncle's house in Cheyenne, but it's gonna be a while. The one good thing about it is that I'm finally able to wear sunglasses for the first time this whole trip. The sun is finally starting to peek out a little bit, so we have a ton of wet gear. My tent is absolutely soaked, and so we pulled all that out and we're just letting everything dry on the rocks. So one good thing about it, I guess. But yeah, it's just gonna be a long, boring wait on this island. So fun stuff. Looky here, he finally arrived. At least he brought a dog. It is 10:54, so we thought we'd be here till like 12:15, so that's good. Now we gotta load all this crap up.
I got somebody safe. Yeah, you got it.
You do.